Welcome back, guys. I thought I'd do a little bit of an update. I can show you a lot of the vegetables here are starting to ripen up. Give you a little tour of how everything's going so far. Everything's looking good. I'm gonna show you right now. Start with the peppers. This is the Alma paprikas, and they are looking pretty good. And these are gonna be harvested soon. They're all starting to change to the nice little red hue there, and I've got quite a lot of them that are going to be ready soon. These are already at their orange stage. So that hot weather is getting them ripened a lot faster. And on this side here, I have the red peppers and Gatherer's Gold yellow sweet pepper. And that's getting ready to turn there. Might leave that there a little longer. This one is ready to harvest. And this one here is about ready. Nice little yellow color, and there's maybe like another 4 that are probably up to this stage. And I'm gonna see. I got a comment from one of the viewers that I could pick these and let them they can ripen up on the shelf. And I'm gonna try that because I think the bugs are probably gonna be trying to get to these peppers. And so I think I'm gonna harvest the ones that are almost completely yellowed out and try ripening them up inside the house before they get eaten by bugs and stuff, So I'm gonna try that out. We'll harvest those. That one's nice looking one right there. That one's almost ready. Yeah, you can see I can pick that already. Really pretty color. Really pretty with the red here. So real nice. And we've got the mushroom peppers. And these are ready to go. I've got a bunch of these I can start to harvest now. These are a little bit on the small side, but they are ripe. So I'm going to be picking these very soon. I got a bunch over here as well. Nice peppers here. So I'm wondering how these are going to taste. We've got some over here as well. I got a lot of green peppers too that are going to be, I don't know, in like another week and a half or so they'll be ready to go. But these here are at their full size and color. See how nice these look. And they're a little bigger too, so maybe that's the right time to pick them. They probably get no more than this big, I think. So they start to get really ripe. Also have I can show you the rest of the zucchini plants. They're doing really good. Got one zucchini here that I can probably pick now. Probably ready to pick. And these plants are in a shaded part of the garden, so I'm surprised. I got one zucchini at all out of here. I think I've gotten 2 out of this side of the garden. Might be picking that today or tomorrow. And we've got the cabbages here. This is the one zucchini plant I started from seed here about 2.5 weeks ago, and it's already starting to flower. It's gotten to a good size. Already has flowers there, so I might be able to get something by the end of August. Got a few of them that are seeded around the garden there, but getting to a good size. These are the cabbages. They are getting a little nibbled on, so I'm going to put some neem oil, a little bit of neem oil to keep those pests away, give it a chance to grow. They're looking really good. Got 3 cabbages, 2 quick start green cabbages, 2 red. They're getting to a good size. They are getting kind of chewed on, maybe slugs. And the cucumbers I planted and the yellow pole bean, wax beans have grown as well. The cucumbers are already starting to flower again. The ones I planted 2.5 weeks ago, and they're already starting to flower here. So I might get another round of cucumbers, hopefully before they start to get cold out here. And the green beans are doing really good. They're starting to flower too. So hopefully they give us a little bit of something before the winter season. I've got also the zucchini plants here. And these plants, they're usually gone by early July. But they've lasted longer, and I've gotten a really good harvest out of these this season. I think it's because of the 7 powder that I've been putting on the base of the plants have helped keep that vine borer away. Also, pollination. I've planted a lot of flowers around the garden this season. And the bees have been a little more active around here, so pollinating's been really good. We've gotten the best harvest I've had of zucchinis in a long time. So I'm gonna have to keep that same plan. And cucumbers too. These are the cucumbers I planted at the start of the season, and they're starting to die off, but they're giving a few more cucumbers. They're starting to dry up and die off now, but I got cucumbers that are still maturing, and they'll be done soon. My tomatoes are looking a little bit dried off, but they are still putting some tomatoes here. They'll probably be ripened in another week or so, but they're still producing some flowers too, so I'm glad to see that. Maybe I'll have enough time to maybe get another round of tomatoes. Same with this one. This one's gonna have to be picked. Got a nice one that's ripening up in the bag there. And I'll be looking into that, see if I can get that one. Still flowering too, glad to see that. And we got cucumbers on the other side as well that are doing really good. Those are gonna last a little longer, I think. Those are probably gonna need to be picked soon. And on this side, another zucchini plant on the bottom. I planted underneath this tomato tree here, tomato plant. And they're starting to flower. Hopefully they get to a good size. I did plant it with the tomatoes just to see what happens. Hopefully it gets to a good size. You get sun there too, so I think it'll do well. And then you got the cherry tomatoes here, Sweet 100s, and I've been picking these throughout the weeks to snack on, and they're still producing quite a bit. So I'm waiting for these to ripen up, and so I can do another harvest. I've been harvesting every week, every 2 weeks out of this, and it's been great. My sweet potatoes are growing on the vine still. I don't know what's underneath there yet. I'm thinking November I'll empty that out and see how many sweet potato plants I have. But they are still green. I just watered everything too, so they're still green and they're all over the fence, so they're getting pretty good sunlight. And in these two empty ones that I grew potatoes in, I put in some beet seeds, and they have come up. And I just watered everything again today, so they've all come up, and hopefully I'll have some beets for maybe the early fall. And so any open space that I have, I can put seeds in. I will, as long as I have enough time to get a good harvest out of it. And over here, I can show you, this is the Peruvian pepper here, and they do have peppers. They take a long time to mature. Take a very long time. I think it's supposed to get a little bigger than this, but I can show you one around the corner. I'll meet you around the corner, one that's ripening up right now. On this side. This one right here. That's the only one I see ripening up so far, and that's the Peruvian ricotta pepper. It's supposed to turn into a deep red color when it's ready to be harvested. And I've got maybe throughout the plant, maybe like 6 peppers out of all this, but they're all ripening up in different stages. I haven't harvested one yet, but this one looks like it's going to be done in another week or so. And I read that these plants take a long time to mature, you know. So I'm just going to wait up on them and see what the other peppers do. Hopefully they'll mature, you know, so I can harvest them before the winter gets here. This is the fantastic tomato, and that's doing very well too. In a shaded area, but it's still producing some tomatoes. So take a quick look again. If this is the back side from the back end of the garden, and you can see all the greenery and still good. I just watered everything. It's supposed to be in like the mid 90s, maybe low 90s right now. They needed a very good watering, and these are going to have a lot of. I'm glad these are starting to really come through. These aren't quite ripe yet, but I have a bunch of these everywhere. Can't wait for them to ripen up. So thank you for joining me, guys. Yeah, take a quick look. Got some peppers there, green peppers. I got the Gatherer's Gold, which I'm going to be happy to harvest those soon. See how they taste. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice weekend, guys.